Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Okhotnik, a tier 5 Russian premium destroyer. I'm on the map Ring in a 4-point domination game, and surprisingly it's actually a tier 5 battle, so we're top tier. Which also means there's no submarine, which is good because I forgot to give the Okhotnik anti-submarine warfare. There are 2 carriers though, and that might just be an issue. So I found an Isokase. I've got some fish in the water, we've got some shells going on, although the Isokase seems to be running away. So mainly I have to be careful that I don't get torped here, because wouldn't that be just as oh wait, hello torps. This is gonna be close. Oh yeah, I'm sure that worked. So well, I guess somewhat of a good start. We have an Omaha pushing in here pretty aggressively. I mean, it's tier 5. People do a lot of weird things at lower tiers. Well, I guess people do a lot of weird things in higher tiers, but in lower tiers at least it's more expected. He's asking for a smoke screen though, so there is some method to his madness, and I'm more than happy by it. Now the Isokase has not really run very far, so we can now deal with the Isokase, which is going to be very helpful. And I even got 1 consumable charge for that, which is lovely. Now meanwhile we don't have a lot of ships over at the A side, so A is gonna be a slight issue. But we are doing very well around here, and there are some planes coming down. Thankfully planes colliding with your ship don't actually do damage. Now I've got myself somewhat trapped because this Kirov is gonna come around, and yeah, it's gonna spot. Now it's technically within torpedo range right now, but it could be turning away. And I really shouldn't beach here because that would be a problem. Let's try to dodge the island. And surprisingly, the island isn't grabbing onto me. Usually islands can get pretty grabby if you get close, and they just snag you and never let you go again. So this could have gone a lot worse. Unfortunately, the Kirov is turning away though, so those torps are probably not reaching, which is a shame. But hey, I'm alive with well, minimal damage, I guess, so that's good. But where do we go from here? I could switch over to the A side. I mean, the thing is, we already have a lot of destroyers there, but the only enemy destroyer is there as well. So far our team has taken out 3 destroyers, which is pretty good in a domination game. So I am not really needed here to scout for my team too much. Also, like, I have low range torpedoes, and I'm not the best open water gunboat. So if I wanted to help take out those enemies, I'd probably just smoke up and pew anyway. So I could go to the other flank. Maybe, like, we don't have many ships there, right? So, well, we'll see. There is also there are the carriers that might keep me detected, which will serve as a further problem. So, there is this Phoenix coming. Would like try to have, well, okay, that Phoenix is dying anyway, so I've decided to switch thermal piercing because the Phoenix is somewhat broadside, although it's already angling. Or is it? I mean, it's mostly dead anyway at this point. Yeah, high explosive would have been a better choice, but you know, has been dealt with. Now there is a Derflinger coming. Technically, Derflinger should know that I'm here, because I was just, you know, engaging that cruiser. But, well, this is World of Warships after all. What do you think? Like, I only have 4.5 kilometers torpedoes, right? So I can't stealth top. What I can't do, well, I can stealth top around an island. Because let's assume, right, he'd be going same speed, straight line. Actually, does the Derflinger already have hydro? Like, the new German line does have hydro, but I'm not sure at this tier if that's already a thing. It's obviously not running right now. But yeah, he looks like a straight line kind of ship. So we'll just, you know, we'll give this some torps. And if I go a bit forward, oh, the planes are going to attack me. So I was saying, like, I can stay in concealment from him so he doesn't know that there's an ambush coming. But obviously there are planes. Well, I'm spotted anyway. Might as well just go for that König. Which is a bit of a cheeky kill secure. But, you know, there is method to my madness because this is a double strike. Okay. Well, terribly sorry for well, not so sorry for securing that kill, but it was just too funny to pass up on it. Anyway, we have 2 caps, they have 2 caps, we are in a slight lead there. Not necessarily over yet, but considering that they don't have any destroyers, I feel like we are in a pretty good spot here. Now I'm just gonna go grab B. My division mate is gonna grab A. Then we control the entire map. And well, okay, the carriers could really, like, stop us here. Because let's not forget there are still 2 carriers in-game. And so far they have left me alone a lot. Which is very nice of them. But, you know, with the number of targets dwindling and me possibly closing in on one of them, that might just change. Also, by the way, I've been having like a lot of lags recently. This replay was one of the games that went, I guess, reasonably okay. But my ping has been pretty bad, you know. I'm not entirely sure why. It's not my internet, mind you, and there are plenty of people who seem to have the problem currently. But for the past week, I really get a lot of... well, I mean, when it gets really bad, ships seem to be teleporting around. It has really stopped me from enjoying this game that much. Well, that and I guess the submarines. Let's hope they're gonna fix that soon, or I have to. Not sure what to do. Anyway. Wargaming claims it's not on their end, I know it's not on my end, so all that remains to be done is wait and hope that the problem disappears again. Meanwhile, I'm close enough to the Orion that I can get, you know, a few shots off, and I've eaten this top. But it was dropped too close, so the Orion seems to be making a run for it. And, well, since I've got the cap, I'm now going into the direction that the carrier should be in. Because we have all the caps. I could smoke up here and try to farm the Orion, but this carrier is getting more and more annoying, and oh no, I've overturned! Oh well. That could have got better. On the bright side, the Orion is almost dead. He is... oh no, wait, damage counter fire. I mean, the Orion is gonna be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Because that's a lot of damage that I'm eating. Thankfully, I have Russian balance equipped. And now Russian balance trigger. And so now I'm gonna heal. I still don't know what I thought with this captain, but hey. Balancing just really isn't Wargaming's strong suit, is it? So, we found the Langley, and now I just need to survive long enough to sink. So once I mean, he can't run because he's already hugging the corner, sort of. Which means all I need to do is get into 4.5 kilometers, and then we can saturate the water with fish, and then he is definitely gonna sink. And while I'm doing that, I can try to, like, keep shooting him. And, well, I still have to dodge those planes. Now, the anti-air in your Okhotnik is, well, utter crap. So I'm not gonna be shooting down any planes here. The problem is also, right, I need to show a fair amount of broadside to use all of my guns, which just isn't really working. If I will have to dodge torpedoes as well. So that's a bit of a shame. Well, he tried some rocket planes, they didn't work. I'm almost in torp range. Well, very nearly almost. He can still slide a little bit further. Now we have reached the point where there is nowhere for him to run. So he's trying to slide a little bit along the zone wall. So we'll just saturate everything. If even more torpedoes. Now all I have to do is dodge the last drop. And I'm fucking. Oh, I fucked up. Well, at least we're going to get the carry out of it. So, and only the other carry remains. This is a one battle. Let's just go to the results. So, here we are with the results, and this worked pretty well. I have to say it helped that the carriers weren't all that great and ignored me for the most part, and then in the end the carry even got me, although, yeah, I could have dodged better. Let's be honest. Anyway, so despite the lag, I've managed to get an enjoyable game in there, which is quite nice, and let's just hope that the ping issues will be resolved at some point, otherwise I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you next time.